Yeah, and Pays will have highs and lows, and when he's strong on the setup, but he's really there to support and help the rest of the team in a lot of ways. And
count out Jun a little bit easier than if he had the barrier.
now we do look at the map state right now, and Pays and Wink had made the move up towards top side. FloNDra is going to have to fight off the 1v2. Xiaoshu had gone down towards bot side. Now Pays flashes, gets the root, the wind becomes lightning, and Shun trying to look for this first blood, and does it, striking gold. JDG on the board. AL is going to take the dragon with the vacuum of space in this bot side.
And there's not going to be a trade for the grubs this time around. Tarzan has sort of elected to forego that top prio in exchange for securing a dragon, but
I love it from Wink. They can just use this team pressure to invade and take away Tarzan's jungle. Xiaoshu's going to go for the all-in on the FloNDra. He's going to use all of the needlework on him, takes him down low. FloNDra might have a rebuttal now, though. Still has the equalizer available. Tarzan going to look for the play, goes for the flash over the wall. Soon in trouble. Dawning Shadow comes across. They have a lot of damage, but it's not enough yet. Pays is going to take down Kael. Now it's the play onto Shanks here, too, as Scout finds a nice little hit with that shockwave. They will end up looking at the exit as grubs are spawning. AL are going to get to stick around.
Then being able to take the fight versus the Xin Zhao afterwards, actually able to ding that level up marker because he wins out on the smite fight, is what turns that fight into a winning position for AL. Overall, it's only a 1-for-1 plus grubs. To FloNDra, though, splitting XP, splitting this gold, while Gwen is getting free time on that top side to take turret plates for herself. We looked at it in the pre-show that this top lane head-to-head, Xiaozu, as far as top laners go, has had a very good gold disparity. And for me, it's about burning these flashes and then doing something with them. We saw Scout lose his flash 3 minutes ago. Hasn't really been punished, and JDG looking to take this fight. This is where that punish needs to come through from AL. There are 2 carries, no flash. Try to take them down. Kael has ult, has flash. This Orianna is a sitting duck.
Gonna get the TP coming in, and AL just give that entire side of the map. They're going to ping down towards bot, try to get this outer turret. It's going to be slim pickings there for them, just trying to recoup a little bit of that gold. It's still a very dead even game, but that Rift Herald will open things up in mid lane. It should gets a little bit handsy here. He's going to throw up the Rift Herald and might just throw up his life. Depth charge going to be used by Wink to make sure he can get out. The charge comes through.
The zoning quickness there from Kael as he just ults and then doesn't use his W to walk forward. I mean, for AL, this is like, they're still losing out on this if they can't get something mid lane.
Oh, they actually are looking on Pays here. He doesn't really have any escape tools. Dawning Shadow buys time, but the seismic shove ends his life. Shanks finds the kill, and now they're going to follow up. Double shockwave, though, to respond. They end up finding good damage onto Kael, and he will end up falling. Shun's still alive here. Another side.
How is Hope alive?
Xiaoshu coming alive too. Now with this needlework, will only hit the tip of it. Now we have about 20 seconds for this next dragon. Weaver's Wall is going to be used onto Pays. They try to catch him out again. They realize he has no summoner spells.
JDG, though, that have started up this dragon. They're there first.
Scout's got an angle. Oh, they just take the fight. I think Shun wanted to try to take the dragon. Now Wink is overextended. He's about to give his life as well. Tarzan finds a big cyclone onto the backline. Kael, he's just dip diving and dodging all over him. It's like pinball, and he's the ball. Right into the hole goes AL, and right into the soul point fight.
And JDG just weren't anywhere for that. Like, they didn't do anything. Wink went forward, looked for a hook. He managed to get away between Locket and a couple of shields from the rest of the team.
And that's going to be the spikes we're waiting on. Those are the moments we're waiting on, as it is AL collapsing to try to take this outer turret. They might have just made a fast play on the Scout. Scout instantly flashes, but he can't get out. Equalizer comes down as well. He's in trouble. He's left out by his lonesome. Even the depth charge couldn't save him, as AL strike again. And now they're just going to go for the Atacon.
Yeah, this whole time Xiaozu decided he wasn't committing to a fight here. He was splitting. He was going to take some gold. And it kind of left Scout out to dry almost. Look at the vision coverage on this top side for AL. Pink Ward's very deep in the jungle, and Kael and Shank zoning them away right now. Xiaozu TPing in, but this is 5v4.
Yeah, it's a bold TP, and the Atacon's already gone. Look at some of that gold back at least.
Yeah, I do think that JDG's a little bit lost on the map here. Xiaozu should have kept on pushing, tried to threaten that tier 2 turret.
Be that forward sword for AL. Tarzan stealing away the chicky nuggies from Shun. Chun's going to get engaged on by Tarzan, instantly going for the Cyclone. Flash from Chun, trying to get out. Crescent Guards use Equalizer down. They have a lot of damage here, but the Dawning Shadow is going to save a lot of it. Chun going the other way, gets away from Shanks, but Xiaoshu is already down. Flandra had taken his life from him.
AL largely 5 members strong and a massive core as we look back to live.
Meanwhile, it looks like a deja vu, but this time it's in mid lane. Scout is just taken out from the team surgically as AL try to cut off the rest of the squad. They end up finding Wink with it, a double kill to Hope, who just like in their last series.
So disorientated because they aren't going in together. Hope's got time to cycle through his E cooldowns because he's never getting Nautilus ultied in tandem with a Xin Zhao jumping on him with an Orianna Shockwave. It's not necessarily what we would expect.
Flandra had to run away. They're going to start up the Baron again. This is a bit bold from AL. Maybe second time to charm.
Good
Weaver's wall going to buy time. They're going to try to burn it. This is a little bit questionable as Chun goes in for the fight. Tarzan's already getting locked down though, but he's cycloning his way out. He makes an escape, but they already found one back as now some of those damage, some of that AoE is really ringing true. Pays finds the flash play. That was devastating, and JDG find a little bit of something. Tarzan comes back, finds another one, swinging his stick around, and Shanks throwing rocks. It's like we're in the Stone Age, but it's working for anyone's legend. By Hope. Engage, not going to be there just yet from JDG. They find the suspect, shot the equalizer, Scouts down. They find the middleman, and now they're about to spread them apart. They find yet another pick on the Wink as well, and JDG, they're trying to retreat. They're throwing up the white flag. Please, mercy, anyone's legend.
Shanks with a great pick onto Scout. A massive flick means that the mid laner from JDG falls and AL are going to be rewarded with the Baron.
Oh, man.
Wink throws away his life as well. We'll ignore Shanks' flash after the fact. But AL come up trumps. Many difficult questions, Marcel, and I've sat here trying to figure out an answer for you. I'm afraid it's just not possible.
The answer
JDG, they're looking for a flip.
Is to just start it up. Yep, why not?
I mean, they see Kyle coming around.
Oh, this is a commit. They're literally TPing on the wrong side of the fight, or at least the opposite side of the fight here. Here comes Shanks, AL. They're just going to try to close this one down. Wink's already going out. That's the front line shattered for anyone's Legends fight going forward into JDG, and it's looking like a party for anyone's Legend. They even throw up the panda emotes. Everybody's having a good time except for JDG.
Game number 1 for AL. A colossal fight down around the bot side. Clean ace, never really looked close. JDG, a bit of a desperation play. They weren't really going to get much better of a situation than that, and that kind of tells the story of it.
Yep, and anyone's Legend, for the first time in the split, they will find a red side win. It was their namesake, it felt like, in split number 2. They were the red side team. They were one of the only teams that felt like would choose red side. And on the other side for JDG, they do have a lot of go-forward style to them. Is it going to be enough to kind of crack that armor? I mean, if they get a lead going for themselves, it feels like they will be favored in that case.
So some of the spells burned, and they still want this. Scouts coming in to push the wave. AL, they need to rescue this here. You can see Shanks dropping waves mid to get here in time, but he's going to be too late.
Oh, it's too late. Hope is going to be left. No, the CC. Kyle, you absolute monster. They aren't able to get pays, though, in the end.
Side probably stops AL from wanting to take this fight. And that means that that's just all it's going to be. Keeping the powerful pieces of the game on the top side of the map means that AL aren't going to have an opportunity to contest this Drake.
And this is how AL played game number... Oh, my goodness. That got way too close for comfort.
AL with that early move, as you'd mentioned. Zhaozu no teleport, so that is just going to... It's probably just going to be AL taking it, as you'd highlighted. So with that, it's a funneling of gold onto the top laner for JDG, and again, something that we saw from JDG in game 1. It didn't really pan out for them. Use the Cassante as a tool to take out Hope.
Oh, they really wanted Shake. Just baited them out.
They really
the
want
Rogue
him.
coming too. They are using everything. He has flash, but he can't get out. The CC chain is too much, and Shun will get the kill again.
Yeah, 2 flashes and 3 ultimates expended there, so defense of Shanks in this top side, who has been getting worked a little bit by this Rise. We're seeing Scout able to just barely play on the edge of his range, bully out the Annie without having too much of a response from Tibbers in this side lane, but no flash for Tarzan nor Scout.
The flash play from Shanks, though, it's going to be enough. Scout has no flash. He burned it when they caught him earlier. Yeah, that's a little bit of troublesome moments for them, but Kyle just based the Scout! I can't watch my goat, no! Oh, it's JDG trying to make a play now, but it's a 2v3, 2v2 now. Kyle trying to put down some damage, but Tarzan is just whacking them, man. It's playing whack-a-mole at the arcade right now, and JDG are the ones popping their head out of the hole. That wouldn't work out for him, and here he's been punished twice in a row trying to do that.
It's about that recognition, knowing that actually that's where they punish Scout, but now Tarzan the one under fire.
Still has flash, can get over the death wall there, as I like to call it, but now Flandra has shown up, still has the ultimate. They can pull the trigger here. They're going to go for it. Hope waiting to go in as well. Hope trying to find it. Void Seeker in. Double knock-up, triple knock-up as well. Now Shun on the wrong side of the fight. He has to be careful because the rest of the team from AL is going to chase him down. Dragon's going to go through. He's locked down. He can't! With flash and everything there, he goes down.
Would be something that they can do, but AL are quite happy to just fire those straight line skill shots, land them and take them down quite easily. Flandra with a double knock up from the Ornn. Okay, and we'll see. Maybe this is why they saved their summoner spells, Mazel, for the big fight around the Herald that AL can't possibly win with all of these summoners.
This is a weird position, but Wink just goes for the play. They get the double CC, the Pop Blossom over top. Hope comes in with the Killer Instinct. You gotta watch Hope. He's on Scout trying to get the fight in. All out comes in. Xiaoshu gets shanked beautifully out of the fight now too. Now AL have to flash away from the advance of JDG.
Yeah, Shattering Strike gets dodged by Hope's flash there, and it's a win for JDG. Ulti over the wall, and despite all of that, it's AL that start up the next attempt on the Herald.
Shanks, unfortunately, took the Underground Express straight to his death, chauffeured by Xiaoshu. And that's something you got to be careful of in these moments, especially how important Shanks is going to be to the lockdown characteristics of AL. As now we look back on the map state of things, Scout's going to get a side lane turret, so he'll be back to his shenanigans. But it's going to be a full press in mid lane and moving over with the Rift Herald towards top to get a double crash. Tarzan just wants to pull the trigger. AL are bloodthirsty.
Yeah, it's very hit or miss.
Kyle
very
baited
dodgy.
him. He goes in with the double, hits the triple two. Wink gonna go down to Hope now too, and Shun trying to block off against Kyle and Hope, but Hope finds the other angle on him with the Killer Instinct, but now he's in trouble. He's by himself.
Oh!
Big play from Shanks. Double CC, and Hope is still alive. AL's kicking, and it's right into the teeth of JDG. They might not have any molars left. They're definitely not gonna even have any front ones. Just some of these decisions, man, it brings me back to what made this team so lethal. Hope is playing with the inch of his life there, and he's able to, he uses the Killer Instinct to get away from Xiaoshu's entrance where he was coming in on the fight. I mean, those little decisions mean so much, and now JDG, their heads are on a swivel. They've been spinny, and they have no hope in these fights right now. Oh, they're gonna
and
catch
for all
Scout
the
too, maybe?
for all the criticisms that I gave AL in game number 1 and saying, yeah, we've seen this before. This time round, game 2 looks pretty good. Scout spotted out on this side lane. Tarzan Kyle swarming.
As soon as they see him, they pounce. And Hope finds another kill. He'll go to 4-1 and 5 on the Kaisa. And that'll be the outside turret also going to AL. They have ballooned this lead, Rude.
We talked a little bit about who do we favor as this game gets later. Well, currently,
first ever championship as an organization just last split in the LPL. Now AL gonna force the memo, force the pressure, get this Atacon going, but it's gonna be the pull onto the bot side of the fight. I think Flandra didn't really want to do that. The Atacon just buying time at least with the ulti there for him. And he will end up getting that out with the rest of the team. So the permanent buff goes over, and all it costs is Flandra's ulti.
Shanks, Kael as well, 12 out of 12, doing really well, but JDG looking for a death brush, gets
Whoa,
spotted.
all right, they know that Kael
There we
can find it. A
go!
3-man Pop Blossom into the double Tibber CC, and Hope goes to the backline. Hope finding the backside with the killer instinct and melts down 2 into parts. JDG being ripped from their very lives in front of our eyes.
Yeah, Zhaozu finds one on the backside. He's able to take down the support, but it does not matter. Shanks the next one on the chopping block. Zhaozu!
He does end up finding a little bit here. He doesn't have enough, though, and Shanks puts him down with the Flame Blast, and the ulti came back up. It's in time, and the Killer Instinct is not up, but the Void Seeker helps, and Pays gets chomped down by Tarzan.
I will just say, quick credit to Zhaozu for being able to look competitive in this fight, where the rest of his team kind of floundering around. Maybe the free access to the backline helped a little bit there, but
they're just you know, comedic in a lot of ways. There's some pings coming down because they've already started up the Baron for AL.
Yeah, I mean, 2 mana of Trundle Kai'Sa can do this. It's about JDG trying to make their way in if they want to.
Oh, the instant Tibbers into it. Shanks doesn't really have much. He's about to have his CC back up. Hope just goes in. Kael goes for the double. Does end up getting Hope that kill, and now they can just front to back this one all day. Xiaosu looks nothing like that last fight, and now the ulti from Flandra. His tank duties have been served well. The pillar stops Scout from going anywhere, and that's a full total ace, and a clean one at that for anyone's legend.
They didn't even need the Baron to break open the base, Mazel. They might not need it to end this series. Anyone's legend. 5 for nothing. Clean ace at 26 minutes.
That's almost the fastest game of the split. The shortest game was 26-12 with Ultra Prime and TT. It's a little bit off of that, about a minute, but it's a potential return to form for anyone's legend. Welcome back to the LPL, baby. 2-2 now, evened up.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.